New World. At a hotel in the white zone of Frankfurt, all kinds of advanced medical equipment are brought into the hotel's luxury suite. The doctors who enter with the equipment conduct a thorough series of examinations on the commander. Throughout the entire process, a tall agent stands guard at the door, never leaving his post. Strange. The wound on your left shoulder is very recent. What happened? I reopened it by accident while moving my body. I treated it myself. It's nothing serious. When the doctor asks about the injuries inflicted by the NATOs, the agent lowers his head and presses a finger to his earpiece, as if reporting something. The commander cannot hear what is being said. I must remind you, strenuous activity is absolutely forbidden in your current condition. Your wounds require rest. Also, your blood pressure and certain transaminase levels are slightly elevated, likely due to fatigue. The commander nods silently. During the rest of the examination, both the commander and the doctor speak very little. All that can be heard is the quiet hum of medical instruments. There are no other issues. Please make sure to get proper rest. At last, after the long examination concludes, the doctors pack up their equipment and leave in an orderly manner. The agent at the door conducts a final inspection of the room, checking even beneath the bed and behind the curtains. Satisfied that nothing seems to be out of the ordinary, he closes the door behind him. Phew. The suite finally grows still. The commander exhales, leans back on the sofa, and closes their eyes. At that moment, a tablet on the desk lights up. Our commander is truly a VIP, staying in the most luxurious presidential suite in all of Frankfurt, with full medical services to boot. Did you notice the doctors? There's even a current professor from the Karolinska instituted among them. Thanks to such capable doctors, my injuries were probably noticed. We need to accelerate our preparations. Things are progressing smoothly so far. Not long ago, your dear logistics officer suddenly rendezvoused with 404 and M16. Have them maintain radio silence and await further instructions for now. Just then, the doorbell rings again, in a most untimely fashion. Who is it? The tablet goes dark the instant the doorbell rings. Dandelion's presence and all traces of her intrusion are erased in an instant. The commander walks to the door and activates the intercom. Open the door, Commander. I came all this way just to see you. Through the peephole camera, they can see Havier standing alone outside. The station agent is nowhere in sight. The commander opens the door and lets him in. How is it? Comfortable staying here? If anything's not to your liking, we have prepared other hotels. No need. This is fine. I heard from the doctors that your injury is taking a while to heal. Take care of yourself, Commander. You are now a hero of all Frankfurt. It's nothing major. Thank you for your concern. I hope you don't take offense at being forcibly brought back to the hotel. It was both at the Earl's request and for your safety. Mr. Havier, you must have something more important to discuss if you came all this way. Havier walks to the sofa and sits down, as if considering how to begin. Regarding your Gold Star medal, the Earl would like to award it to you in a more formal setting, in the company of other recipients. The commander lets out a cold chuckle and says nothing more. I know it's asking a lot from you, but I believe you're perfectly aware none of your actions will succeed without the Earl's support. Individuals cannot resist the tide of history. For your own sake and for those around you, I hope you think carefully about what to do. Havier could have conveyed this unpleasant message over a call. The fact that he has come in person is meant to show sincerity. And yet the commander remains silent, their gaze still fixed on the white zone streets outside the window. I've only had that Glenly bet once before. It was when IUP and Griffin established their partnership under the Earl's arrangement. You understand why the Earl has the battle place right here, don't you? Outside, the streets are immaculate. Artificial clouds drift leisurely across a holographic blue sky. This is the underground White Zone, home to Frankfurt's political and business elites, as well as dignitaries from various nations. Unlike the devastated surface still waiting reconstruction, this place remains pristine, barely touched by the war. Mr. Havier, I'm very grateful for the 12 hours you bought me. I'm afraid I don't know what you're referring to, Commander, so I cannot accept your gratitude. However, the young often have different ideas and beliefs than the older generation, especially in times of change. Using his cane, Havier pushes himself to his feet. I hope we'll get to sit and talk like this again, Commander. About anything. So do I. The commander falls into a long silence after Havier leaves. These days, they find themselves in an unusual position where they are unable to move freely as they once did. And such a position is well suited for thinking. Quiet, effective thinking. Oh my, don't tell me that old goat actually got to you. The tablet lights up again. The commander ignores Dandelion's teasing, continuing to mentally map out their next steps. Dandelion, give me an update on the progress of the infiltration.